Hey, Christopher Hahn here with another episode of Musings of a Mariner Sojourning in the Land of Woke. I am really behind on my videos, but I just now finished this book that my friend Raylan Alamon had sent to me, and it is called Why We Want You to Be Rich by Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump, our current president. This book here was actually really good timing for me. I kind of really needed it. I know I need to do a lot of transforming in my life, and this book was actually motivating in a lot of ways that I needed it to be. You know, might not be a masterpiece work, but it's really good in teaching about the ideas of entrepreneurship, investing, real estate, so on and so forth. And I know what general direction I want to start going in, which is going to be like my wife and I have spoken about starting to flip houses, which they act like Robert Kiyosaki really talks about not doing that. He's against it, and I've got a bunch of videos that I'm going to watch by this fella named Tim Sykes over penny stock day trading. I know that it's a viable option because there's a guy that I knew that I watched him study that stuff for a year before he started playing with it. And the first week he started playing with it, I sat there and watched him make thousands of dollars in front of my eyes, and literally just a couple of hours one day. And so I'm going to be spending this year doing a lot of studying and a lot of research and a lot of soul searching. And this book, Why We Want You to Be Rich, was very much inspirational to me. You know, like right now, working as a mariner, the pay out here in the Gulf of Mexico, it got cut around anywhere between 50 to 60 to 70%. You know, I'm making less money now at entry level than I was at entry level. You know, like I was expecting to go up from $200 a day to around $370 to $450 a day when I got my able seaman a couple years ago, but instead I went down to $180 a day and I haven't gone back up. And so all that time, all that sea time, all those classes that I paid for, the thousands of dollars in education I paid for, it didn't give me a raise. I went down in pay, and unlicensed deckhands that aren't even OSs are making almost as much as I'm making, and they didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to go to the Coast Guard or nothing. So I see that, you know, these years that I've spent in this career were kind of lost years, you know, and now I'm 40 years old making 40K, and I got a family to support. That's not a lot of money to support a family on. And so I need to start looking for different ways to start bringing in more money. And I've got ideas, and I'm going to start working on studying and research, because I'm not just going to start jumping into it, because I don't got enough money to lose. So I've got to know what I'm doing. I can't play a game. I can't gamble. You know, I can't go to the casino. I've got to know what I'm doing. You know, I really believe in all the stuff that I've read and watched and saw, that investing and doing things like this are only risky if you don't know what you're doing. Right now, I know enough to know that I don't know, and I'm about to go jump in there. And so I'd like to say thank you, Raylan Alamo, for sending me that book. And I reckon I'll talk to y'all later, and I'll try to get some more of those videos done. And sorry for being so behind. Thank you for watching Musings of a Mariner Sojourning in the Land of Woke, and God bless you all. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.